Are you right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then.
I was at some place on, it was like Valley View in Tropicana, in some warehouse, dog. It was big too. It was like 10,000 square feet, homie.
Oh shit.
It was big as fuck. And
yeah,
that shit was dope, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was like, I mean, I even paid to get in. I paid $20 for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, it was worth it, right?
No, that shit was dope for sure. I stayed I stayed the whole jam. They had vendors. They had 2 food trucks. Shit everything was dope, dude. Like I stayed the whole day. I made a day out of it.
We need to tap into those.
Yeah,
we definitely need to tap into those. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you get with Ronnie, they do a lot of competitions, anyways.
Yeah, I mean.
At the district though, they're always in La Verga, way the fuck out there.
Oh, in Summerlin, dude? Or what do you
The
mean?
district is over on it's like Tropicana 250. Like way the fuck over there, homie.
There's a lot of like dance
all the way
spots.
down. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit fire and shit, homie. But it's they throw a lot of events there, and there's a lot of like old school people they bring out. Like,
did you ever go to any of the events that were right there where the movie theater is downtown?
Which one?
You know, right there on like Fremont and fucking
Gas or something like that?
No. Fremont, Las Vegas Boulevard, where the movie theater's at.
I don't even know which movie theaters. Oh, downtown, just.
Yeah, but when you go into where the movie theater is at, like, I remember there being an event there and fucking.
A
like,
big one?
Yeah, and everybody was like in the like on the second floor. Everybody was watching down. Just like hella fools were there.
Was that when I got the key to the city?
I don't know, dog.
Yeah,
what was that fool?
Ross
Ross
was on the stage.
Yeah, he was hosting it.
No, he was kind of host. That's my best friend, but he wasn't like hosting the whole thing. What had happened was it was called Yes You Can. And
I think so.
No, it's called Yes You Can, and we just got the key to the city, Rocksteady crew. And it was a Rocksteady holiday.
And this is like
2004, February 4th. I remember. I have the footage, fool.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys want any footage, I got everything. Park jams, everything, dog. Like, I will expose all of you. You try to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember how cute you was.
I got receipts, fool. Like, don't even talk shit.
Yes, sir.
But
it's on YouTube and too stuff. They can find it on YouTube. Or
some of it, but most of it I got on VHS at the crib.
Right.
Yeah.
You hear that? On the VHS.
VHS at the crib. I still got 2 VHSs, homie.
How do you rewind your VHS?
You press rewind.
Remember you needed that one though that just rewind only? It was like a little side.
Some VHS.
Yeah, he had the old school.
Yeah.
It was like a little card.
Yeah, he had the first edition. He had the first edition. Man, why you do that, man?
It was like a little card back in the day.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Y'all remember Betamax?
What is it?
Too young. See, there was Betamax first, and Betamax was like a video.
Oh, the one that went in the video. The one in the video.
No, that's GVHC. Okay, that was later. But no, Betamax was before VCR.
All right.
And it was the same thing with the rewind.
Oh, it was like a little one and a little one?
No, it was like that big. It was a tape that big. And then VHS came out and it was like that big.
Okay.
Yeah,
because it could hold more films.
So that's like 8-track era then, huh?
Yeah. John, what's up, Johnny, homie? Hey, okay, so in that event, bro.
Which one?
The one we're talking about, the one that was downtown, right?
Yeah. We battled. Rocksteady battled Knuckleheads.
Yeah, it was a big ass function right there.
Yeah.
Homie,
I got that footage.
All the graph heads were there, homie, right? I'm beefing hard at this time, dog. I'm in there with the hoodie over my head, mobbing around, trying to be incognito. Next thing you know, I get a little. Also, what's up, fool? I'm like, fool, you recognize me, dog? He's like, I see you from down in the bottom. I came up to say what's up. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Who did that?
Damn, you can't hear me. I'm gonna log out and log back in.
Who did that?
My homeboy Dust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my boy Dust.
Okay, wait a minute. Were they jams or were they the rap shows that were there? Because I remember there was a lot of shit in Jillian's, and Ross did host those.
No, not in Jillian. Was Jillian's right in that little auditorium open area?
Open area. Jillian's was right there, and then there was a lot of things that happened with the. I know what you're talking about now. There's like a movie theater, and now they got that whole
right
bowling thing with this.
Yeah, it's I think they got like an arcade.
That place used to have a lot of gems back then. But if you were talking about the same one, but I don't know, you might have been talking about the graph shape because there was a lot of shit.
I think it was more on some MC.
Yeah,
they caught on some like fool on the stairs and fucked them up, bro.
Oh, that was Boyle. That was Boyle.
Boyle?
Yeah, it was Boyle from FAB. Yeah.
Oh no, I know some.
Yeah, they fucking caught that fool.
All faithfuls beat that fool up.
Yeah, hey, I was like, better him than me, dog.
We saw it. I remember we saw it. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And they came up to me and said, "What's up?" And then I just saw the block. I go, oh, shit's about.
And
to
I was
go.
beefing with him at that
Shit's
time.
about to happen. You know what I mean? Like again, and then just, you know,
Yeah.
these fools.
You know what, on the graph shit, man, I think a lot of shit's slowed down actually from
The beef.
the 2000 era, dog. The 2000 era, homie, I think it was a lot more tag bang, and they was out there and we was out there, and it's like, it wasn't like, oh, what's up, man, I'll see you at Legendaries and you know my pain or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I'm dissing your shit, homie, and then if we see each other, like, we don't even gotta talk, homie, just get it, dog, you know what I'm saying? So and now, like, I think like a lot of kind of in essence to the b-boy scene, right? Like, we all grow up. I mean, yeah, there's young writers and there's still some knuckleheads doing their thing, but you know, like, we're trying to be more united to an aspect, right? And the graph scene and the downtown art district and everybody painting and doing all these things. So I think it's toned down a lot from the 2000s, dog, from the early 2000s.
It really should, anyways, because we're getting older and just cut that shit. You don't want to get caught slipping and some fool. You could be with your family. You know, me and you are both fathers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't want to get caught slipping with your family and have beef with this fool that you got to worry about. Just let this shit go. I just told this fool, I'm not going to say who his name is, but I just squashed the beef with some fool that I had for a long time now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I saw him at a jam and we finally just squashed it. Took a picture and everything. We're like,
and that's what separates the man from the boys, right?
You know what I mean? It was just, exactly. I just grew up and I was just like, oh, let it go.
I mean,
he's all cool anyways. Like,
yeah, what do we?
You know what I mean? I'm just being an asshole. I was just being an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I took accountability for my shit, and I was just like, yo, this dude's he's trying to be cool. He's fucking.
Yeah, and if you recognize, you know, like, your ways at that time and the era of what it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was fucking asshole.
I was a cocky motherfucker in the 90s, dog, and 2000s.
Well, I mean, I
was
you were
good.
a b-boy. B-boy for
I was good. You know what I mean? I'm from the east side.
Yeah,
we do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what we do, dog. It's just, you know, catch you and catch you. You just talk your shit, then we can go some other route. But we could battle. But if you want to go, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. That just, man, same here.
That's some Vegas shit, homie. Like, you know what I mean? But
I mean,
you need to squash it anyways and just be united. It's just better, homie. It's just better.
Yeah.
We have to set examples. Right.
You know, because see, we might not realize it, but there's other fools looking up to us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we might not see them like up front and personal, but like, or maybe you know what I mean? I used to kick it with you and shit, so you gotta be like, oh yeah, that's the homie right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like maybe there's 20 more of me like that that never even got the time of day. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really know the example that you're setting for them, and they might be thinking that, oh, well, this was this way. Okay, well then I gotta be like that too or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling anybody to be a punk or a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Be a punk or bitch. Stand your ground, but
we're just saying, you know, it ain't worth it. It ain't
no,
worth it.
just think logically before you react, homie. Like, you gotta, like, think about your consequences before you do what you do. I mean, whatever you do is your business. I don't give a shit. If somebody punks you, dog, and you feel threatening, they get too close, fuck them out. You know what I mean? I'm not promoting it, I'm just saying.
We're not promoting it.
I'm just saying.
You know, the flip side of that, homie, is that a lot of people don't realize, homie, I did almost 8 years in the joint. Yeah, for real.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, it's not like, oh, I gloat about it. I'm just saying, like, you don't realize, you know, what's that cliche thing? Oh, you can either end up dead or in jail.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And if you're out there banging, you're doing these certain things, you know what, homie? When you're locked up, you're in the fucking hole, and you're in these four walls, you don't got a phone, you don't got shit, it's just you, and you're in your bunk, and you're crying, wishing that you fucking had your mommy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably.
Hey, I'm not saying that that's how it exactly was, but there'd be times that you just be sitting there, you're like, fuck, homie, like, you know what I mean? Like you're like, what did I do? Why was I doing this? Why was I doing that? You know what I mean?
Of course,
like, you really think you're that badass or something like that? You know what I mean? Until you get in trouble, and then motherfuckers start telling, and oh no, I gotta do 10 years. No, I'm gonna tell them that. You know what I'm saying? So now all the rules and everything goes right out the window and shit.
Well, no, there's no more loyalty to that shit no more.
No, I mean, it's not. So, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what we're saying about, like, think before you know what I mean? Like, if you want to handle it with homeboy and max him out or whatever, cool. But even then, I mean, you could hit his ass and he falls on a rock and fucking he's brain dead.
Yeah.
Now you're catching a motherfucking manslaughter charge.
You catch a case because
you're catching a case, yes.
some dumb shit. I don't know. Try to avoid it as much as possible. But like,
Yeah,
if it comes, it comes. Make it happen. But
Yeah.
I'm not out there promoting violence and shit. I'm just saying.
Nah.
There's better ways.
Too much fun.
We could battle, right?
Well, not only just battle, just there's other shit to do. Like I mentor and shit, you know, a lot. And I take little vatos under my wing and teach them hip hop. That's what we're supposed to do. As an OG, you're supposed to teach them not to gangbang, but you're supposed to teach them what to do as I say, not as I did, homie. Like you're supposed to be like their older brother type shit. That's a real OG, bro. Not no motherfucker like, yeah, I'm gonna teach you the bangs. That was right, homie. I'm gonna teach you something right, so you do something with your life, homie.
Right, and I think we've touched on one of our episodes on that subject particularly. Like, you know, there's the OG homie, but he could be teaching the homies the wrong shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And now he's just like, come on, homie, because your life's fucked up. You want to make these fools' life fucked up.
Yeah.
Now everybody got their own choice. If he wants to sell drugs or he wants to do this,
I don't trip off anybody's hustle. That's whatever.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But and if that's the case, well, let me teach you how not to get caught.
Okay,
right?
exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Teach them the good hustle.
Right. You know, and because that's all still part of the game too. You know what I mean? We're not preaching motherfuckers or teaching fools to be squares because otherwise they wouldn't be hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but on that subject, is there anybody that you looked up to as, I'm not saying idolized, but looked up to, and later on when you grew up, you were like, damn, this was a lame.
Never meet your heroes.
Never meet your
I
heroes?
tell everybody that shit. Never meet your heroes.
Never meet your heroes.
Don't believe in that, like, false, what's that shit, idol bullshit. Like, you know, I mean, I'm Catholic and stuff, so, like, you know, I got the saints and shit. I believe in them, but, like, ain't nobody better than you, homie. Like, they're your peers after a while. Like, when I got down with RSC, Rocksteady Crew, you know, I used to look up to all them fools. And then
Were you intimidated at first?
At first, and then I was like, nah, they put me down. Like,
Right,
they saw
right,
my
right.
skills. Now I'm one of them, but it took me a minute, bro. It took me to get into my 30s until I stopped letting these fools talk to me a certain way. No, because I reckon I respected them, but like after a while, I just started being myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like,
Right.
you need to quit talking to me like I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that little vato no more. Like you need to quit tripping, you know, because I was like 17 when I got down.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then by the time I was like in my later, I was a wild motherfucker when I was 20, 25, 28. I was a wild motherfucker. I was still crazy. You know what I mean? I was breaking, but I used to drink a lot, party a lot, and I got toured. I was going around the world. So I was like tripping, you know what I mean? No, but I was kind of a wild motherfucker.
Right.
And
I was cool, but I was wild.
I was bad.
Right.
I was just always trying to get items and whatever. Nah. But
We're still trying to.
well, yeah, of course. But no, I'm good. I'm solid right now with the Hannah. But anyways, like, you know, like it took a minute for me to like finally check these fools, you know. And then I saw what you're saying, you know, like, damn, this fool's whack on me. Like, why is he fucking like he's a narcissistic piece of shit, and he brainwashed me this whole time, and now I can see what kind of piece of shit this dude. I don't even want to kick with him.
Yeah.
And I go, this motherfucker's
that's
fake.
the point.
And I go, this fool's fake. Like I'm thinking to my head, I'm like, this fool's fake. He be dissing his homies when they ain't around. This is not what I was raised with.
And he played off of your naiveness.
Because it was
Your
naive.
vulnerability.
Yeah, it was vulnerability, yeah.
Right.
He was fucking with my head, like, and he had me believe his belief, and it was just like, after a while when I started speaking out, I started seeing it, dude. I saw it in person, like, how whack this person was. I'm not going to say his name. I'll say it at the end. I don't care.
Hey, but you're whack. But you're whack. Homie, but you're whack.
Yeah, I'll say it at the end. I don't care. But, like, there was a couple of legends I met that were like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't even speak on names, but like, they were just like, damn. Like,
Oh, you were disappointed.
I looked up to them, and then I met them, and they were fucking pricks.
Right. Well, were they pricks because they were cocky, or they were pricks just because they were like,
maybe
you
because
got the game fucked up?
No, maybe it was because they were cocky. I don't know. Like, one dude I met, and we waited the whole jam. Me and my cousins drove out to Cali. We waited the whole jam to meet this dude. We saw him breaking. We stopped with him. And then we asked him for an autograph at the end. Because we looked up, we waited. And he was like, I ain't got time for that shit.
Oh.
And we were just like heartbroken.
Right.
Fuck that puto.
And you were like standing shit?
Yeah.
Standing shit?
Well, no, I wasn't that psycho about it, but yeah, I was pretty mad though. I was like, man, fuck that puto then. You know what I mean?
Right,
and then, you know, I got down with that crew, and then, you you know, some of the main heads, like, they did me dirty on business.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say their name, but
that happens.
they had owed me some money for a little while, and this story really happened. They owed me money for a little while, and then they came to the magic conventions, and my brothers and my cousins and the rest of the neighborhood I was associated with caught them fools, and then they were like, they got my money.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
Muchate.
They were like, give me the money you owe him. And they were like, he took out all of it, and they were like, no, just what you owe.
Yeah.
Just what you owe. We're not here to rob you, we just want home and get paid. It's politics. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Come correct with that shit. And then they checked him, and after that, he never did that shit to me again. But it was like, I shouldn't even have to go there.
Hey, why when you ask for your money, it's like a problem?
Dude, it was like 8 months. This fool was doing that
You're
shit.
like, hey, homie, you got that money? Like, hey, dog, what the fuck?
So he's like, no, it's in the mail. Or you give me a check, and it's post dated, and it was just like.
It was supposed to date for like 10 years and shit?
It was like post dated for like months and shit. And I'm like, nah, dog, I need my face now, bro. I did that shit a while ago, and then we caught him, and then he went to the magic show, which is the clothing convention.
Right.
Yeah, we caught that for him.
They still got those?
I think it's called pool something and something else.
It's something else now, or
yeah,
it
but
transitions.
it's no longer as dope as it was back then. But yeah,
and that was for like all the up and coming.
the streetwears.
The streetwear, right?
Streetwear and skateboard companies. Yeah.
Right.
So is it like pretty much agenda now, right? Or?
Well, it's what Agenda is.
Yeah.
Agenda used to be called
Didn't Mario just go to that shit?
Magic. It used to be called Magic Trade and Show.
Yeah, it was a big one.
But back in the day, it was like, that was the shit. You waited for February, you waited for September. And then there was the after parties and because they always had the rap stars. Yeah,
it was hella big. Yeah,
Man, Hyenas, bro. I'm just fucking.
Hyenas, dog.
Hella Hyenas, bro. Because everywhere. The Oasis.
The Oasis.
The Oasis, man.
Hey, so what did you say earlier? You said, don't ever meet your idols.
Yeah, just don't meet your idols because you're gonna get disappointed.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Sometimes. Some of them are free. Some of them are be pretty feeling and humble, like, you know. I try to be now. You know what I mean? I was never I'd never been told that I was cocky to somebody that was looked up to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, to other people, yeah, I was in the cypher, bro.
Right. Well, I mean,
They're my friend, bro.
That's part of the persona, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I friend of me.
Right, exactly. you know, when I watch battles now, watching YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, these fools, I'm not saying it's whack that they're friendly or something, but when these fools, like, have that energy and they're just, like, looking at that other fool and they're like, yeah, whatever, fool. You know what I'm saying? And they're, like, dissing them. Or, like, when that fool when he's done with his set, that fool came in and, like, did his move but did it better, and he, like, clowned on him real quick, and then he started, like, all of that shit is just, like, it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just more passionate, bro. It's, like, real rawness. And it's real.
Right. Hell yeah.
It's not. And back then we were all about like originality, spontaneous shit. It wasn't all rehearsed. Like a lot of people was rehearsed, and it's too perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
There's some shit that's just too perfect.
They got the same rundown.
No, but you can watch it on videotapes and everything, and you know they're around. Like all these people always practice with each other, bro. So they know each other's round.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was I only practiced with my crew, and I didn't practice with nobody else.
And that goes to say about what IG has done to the game for all platforms. Because now and YouTube, obviously, I can go and watch your set and be like, oh, I know what this was gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, or like in the graffiti world, like, oh, I can go and look on IG, all your pictures that you post, like you got up. But back in the day, you were like, oh fuck, we're gonna go battle these fools over there in fucking Texas. You're like, I seen them a couple times, but I don't really know. So you know what I mean? It's all raw, and you don't know what to expect. Just like with the graffiti, like you had to go out and go witness these walls and go see them like up front and personal, because you couldn't just look.
You gotta be careful because Texas is lit. No, it really is.
Oh, the painting boys or B boys?
Both.